What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic. We working. Shout out to the LDBC and everybody on that boxing grind, YCBC. And we working. You know what it is. It's Wednesday. Canelo and Triple G currently having a press conference right now. I'm trying to squeeze in the video. I have a reaction to the press conference. Probably won't be anything flamboyant, but because neither one talks fluent English, so hopefully it's some good propaganda to talk about or something going on. But talking about Miguel Cotto, the last final chapter to a marvelous career for Miguel Cotto. I know I've been very critical of Miguel Cotto in the twilight of his career. But overall, he had a great career, in my opinion. Done a lot, accomplished a lot. And, these are the two fights that have been talked about, him closing his career out. And just want to ask you guys, and I give my opinion, which fight is better. I understand that Kell Brook is coming off of a devastating loss to Errol Spence, and most people didn't think he'd be back this year, but according to Eddie Hearns, he'd be back in December. And it sounds like he's been promised a shot at the WBO title, or at least been told he'd be getting the title. And I heard this right after the Errol Spence, about a month or two after the Errol Spence fight. David Lemieux somehow thinks he's entitled to a Cotto fight. I don't know if his promise has been made to him, but he passed up a shot at Billy Joe Saunders for WBO title, and that's how Willie Monroe got that shot. He passed up a chance to face Daniel Jacobs, which would have been bad for him, but he could have beat Daniel Jacobs. He got popped, and it would have been a close fight, but I would favor Danny. But for me, Cotto had two good options. Cotto could have fought Kell Brook, and say Kell Brook or Gennady Golovkin ass whooping. They wanted Kell Brook to fight. HBO wanted Kell Brook versus Miguel Cotto, I think, about the same time he was supposed to fight Jesse Vargas, and the same time he fought Gennady Golovkin. And I think that would have been a better fight for him to move up and fight Cotto and potentially beat Cotto at the time and just, not fight Golovkin. I think Golovkin was bad for his career. It did make up for the simple fact that a lot of people in America thought he was a pussy, and pulling out a few times versus Devin Alexander, pulling out versus Shawn Porter one time, then Shawn Porter got injured. A lot of people just tired of it, and that showed that he had balls and grit, that he wasn't a pussy, and that he was legitimately injured or hampered going into some of those fights. But, they were supposed to do it, and for some reason it didn't happen. So he was talking about Jesse Vargas, and then he was talking about, Golovkin, and the Golovkin fight happened, and it damaged his career. He'd never be the same after that Golovkin fight. No matter how much time he took off, he just would never be the same after that. But, Errol Spence gave him a nice little tapping. But I think that's a good fight for Cotto. And David Lemieux, I don't understand the David Lemieux fight, but I'm not saying it's not a good one. But I just understand Cotto never wanted to go up to 160. Now he wants to go up to 160 to prove what versus David Lemieux, a guy with a few losses. What is he proving? It's no belt on the line. Lemieux got pounded on by Triple G, Marco Antonio Rubio. I don't think it's a mega fight outside of Canada, really. I understand it's a retirement fight for Miguel Cotto. I just don't see the significance of the fight. Cotto was scared of or scared to go to 160, or just refrain from going to 160. So why would he go to 160 for David Lemieux, a guy that can really punch hard and knock a house down, And most people say, oh, what about the catch weight? Lemieux is a guy who barely makes 160, I believe, And I just don't see that happening. But the better fight, in my opinion, would be Kell Brook. It'll be a title on the line. I think Kell Brook brings some more fanfare. If Cotto don't want to go to Canada for Lemieux, if Cotto want to do a UK thing where he could really get a lot of money like Errol Spence did, I think that'd be a good thing for Cotto. Even if you want to go away fight in Puerto Rico, that'd be a good fight. I think Kell Brook would be a nice little name there. And I think style-wise, it'll be a great fight. Kell Brook making his 154-pound debut. He had his demons, cussing the people out on the plane and getting drunk on the plane and going through what he's going through. I think it'll be an excellent fight for Kell Brook to redeem himself, to make a statement at 154 and throw his name in the mix. For Cotto, it's an excellent way to go out by pounding on Kell Brook. I don't think he gets significant credit for beating either one of them, but it's a retirement fight, so I think he's going to get credit for going out his way. And both of these guys are no slouch for Cotto, pending on the weight. But I like the Kell Brook fight better for Cotto. I'm not really into titles, but there's a title on the line. Kell Brook is still a superb boxer. He was up on most people's scorecards versus Errol Spence, and he got something to prove. To try to get a title, I think he give, Cotto a good run for his money. But David Lemieux at 160 wouldn't be a bad fight for Cotto as well. I just don't understand, no title, nothing of significance if it's not in Canada. So I just want to see, I want to peep his aim on that, Maybe they might have a vacant title somehow. They know something that we don't know. But I like the Kell Brook versus Cotto fight a little bit better. But we'll see what happens. We gone.